ask you several just questions to practice your speaking skill.
Very often I get asked how to check a child's temperature, and also when a child should be
Nó có
worried.
hai cái video đấy.
Well, this little lady is my daughter, and I like to check her temperature whenever I feel she's unwell. The problem is, when do we get worried about them? Well, if the temperature is between 36 to 36.8, that's quite normal. Anything over 37 to 37.1 may indicate a mild temperature. We tend to worry when it's over 38 degrees, and that's when we say they may have a fever. There are many different causes of this, and it's very important that you get that checked out by your GP. Personally, I like to check the temperature using one of these sort of thermometers. The great advantage to these is you don't have to put them inside the child's ear, and therefore you don't have to disturb your child at night or when they're sleeping. Also, for a baby at this size, some parents find it very awkward to stick a temperature thermometer inside to a child's ear. The great thing with these guns is you can just put them 2 inches away and you get a reading. 36.7, absolutely normal. Well, if you want to get one of these, they are available on the Dr. Aaron Ghosh website, and again in our baby packs. These little tips can often save you waking your child up unnecessarily, but often relieve a lot of anxiety that mums and dads often get when their child has had that temperature throughout the day. Again, it's always well worth using some paracetamol or some ibuprofen to see if that can control a mild temperature, because very often it can be viral or benign reasons such as teething. But if the temperature is not responding to these, then it's always important to get this checked, no matter what time of day. Hi, this is Dr. Aaron Ghosh's second top tip for children. Very often when children are unwell, they may become dehydrated, and they can do this very easily. Diarrhea, vomiting, even just having a high temperature can lead to dehydration. One of the biggest top tips to check if your child's dehydrated, especially as an infant, is to check the fontanelle. This is a little indentation at the top of the head. If this feels sunken, then it's often a sign your child is dehydrated, and you should seek medical advice straight away. Again, have a pinch of the skin. Gently see if it feels as elastic as it should do. If it's dry, it tends to stay in the shape. That's again another serious sign your child could be dehydrated. But if they're playful, like this little one, and they are very alert, then that's a good indication that they're doing okay. And small bits of fluid, whether it be boiled water or diarrhea-like sachets, is often enough to make sure your child's getting enough.
Cái video số 2 họ nói hơi nhanh này, có thể thấy không? Video số 2 họ nói hơi nhanh, em với chị cùng xem lại video số 2.
Hi, this is Dr. Aaron Ghosh's second top tip for children. Very often when children are unwell, they may become dehydrated, and they can do this very easily. Diarrhea, vomiting, even just having a high temperature can lead to dehydration. One of the biggest top tips to check if your child's dehydrated, especially as an infant, is to check the fontanelle. This is a little indentation at the top of the head. If this feels sunken, then it's often a sign your child is dehydrated, and you should seek medical advice straight away. Again, have a pinch of the skin. Gently see if it feels as elastic as it should do. If it's dry, it tends to stay in the shape. That's again another serious sign your child could be dehydrated. But if they're playful, like this little one, and they are very alert, then that's a good indication that they're doing okay. And small bits of fluid, whether it be boiled water or diarrhea-like sachets, is often enough to make sure your child's getting enough.
That's all about the video, the 2 videos. And sorry for the last time, I haven't played the second video yet. Wow. No, so last time, where do we start? Where do we stop the lesson? This session, right?
Yeah.
Questions about the video. What are the advantages? What is the way to check if your child is dehydrated? What kind of thermometer do you use? Yes, last time we stopped here. Um, I just asked you several questions. Among these 8 questions, you do not have to answer all these 8 questions. Okay.
Yeah.
I want you and me just to practice the speaking skills and your idea in speaking.
Yeah.
Um, can I ask you what kind of thermometer do you use?
Mm, uh, to be honest, now I haven't ever used thermometer for a long time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But I still remember when I still was a child, when my parents feel that I I I unwell in something, we usually we used to use the all kind of thermometer. This is the small stick which you can you by put it in the, how can I say that, they
Under your arm.
put it in near the body, and it will show the temperature
Mhm.
degree of the body.
Yes, I got your idea. So
Yes,
you use the stick thermometer to
yes,
to check your temperature, your body
yes,
temperature. So
yes,
you use it. How do you use it? You just put it under your arm next to your body and
mm,
see what the temperature of your body is. Okay.
yes.
And do you have anxiety? Bạn có cảm thấy tức giận? Do you have anxiety? Bạn có cảm thấy tức giận?
Anxiety.
Ừ. Khó chịu, tức giận.
Uh, 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 when
When when
why
when
should I have anxiety?
when you use your thermometer, or when you get dizzy, when you get sick.
Uh, yeah, I think usually when you get sick, you will feel really tired,
Mhm.
and somehow it makes you feel anxiety in some way.
Mm.
And yes, I think it's
Because
usually
our
it's
body is unwell, so we
yeah,
usually feel anxiety.
yes.
Uh, do you know what kinds of medicines contain paracetamol?
But paracetamol. Paracetamol is uh I I know it's some I think the medicine have paracetamol as some kind of um medicine which is for flu
Mhm.
or
Flu.
for cold.
Yes, when you are cold.
Yes, when I have, yeah.
Yes, I got it. So when you got flu or cold, you usually, take medicines containing paracetamol. And
Yes.
do you know what are the side effects of it? Tác dụng của những loại thuốc này là gì nhỉ?
The side effect. I'm really to be honest, I have never think about this. As when I feel unwell, when I feel sick, I take this and it makes me feel better after that.
So when you are unwell, how do you feel about your body? You usually feel headache?
Yeah, I think it depends. You know, when you cold and when you have flu, and the symptom is different. It's kind when you have flu, you sneezy, you have sneezy, and headache, and maybe every time I have flu, I always feel want to sleep. But when I had cold, my cough is so hot, and my body also it feel pain. Yeah.
So can you summarize the effect of paracetamol? The effect. Does it make you feel sleepy? Does it make you feel sleepy?
I don't know. I'm not chemistry. How can I know it?
Khi mà mình bị những bệnh ví dụ như bệnh cúm này, bệnh cảm lạnh này, đấy, thì là khi mình uống paracetamol thì cái thuốc paracetamol này nó có tác dụng gì? Tác dụng khi mà mình bị cúm thì nó sẽ làm cho mình hết sổ mũi chẳng hạn, hoặc là hết đau đầu chẳng hạn, hoặc là cảm thấy buồn ngủ chẳng hạn, đó, đúng không? Vậy đó là những tác dụng của paracetamol. Mình có thể khái quát ra là this kind of medicine makes you feel sleepy and a little bit and ruin your headache, loại bỏ đau đầu của bạn, stop running nose, làm cho cái sổ mũi dừng lại, đúng không? Việc sổ mũi dừng lại. For example, because we do not know very much about the medicine, so that is the side effect that we can summarize about this kind of medicine. Now let's move to how about juice section. Do you remember dehydrate mean?
Đấy là mất nước.
That's right. I think question number 2 we cannot ask you. What are the early signs of dehydration?
I think the early sign of dehydration is for what the video says is diarrhea,
Yes. And
vomiting,
vomiting.
vomiting,
And
diarrhea, and vomiting.
how do you test for dehydration? Test.
First step,
Mm. How do you test for dehydration? Check cái gì đây nhỉ?
hả?
Check cái gì đây nhỉ? Mình kiểm tra cái gì đây nhỉ?
Functional,
So we usually check the functional.
functional, and if you second, then
It is a sign of dehydration.
yeah. But I think it is due for a child, right?
Okay, that is for a child.
Yes, for a child.
So how about the adult? Là còn người lớn thì sao?
I think the adult can realize it themselves.
We can usually have a pinch of our skin gently, and if it is elastic, so it does very well. What are the yes, we see we already answered question number 6. What are the signs of dehydration in a child? What do you give a child for dehydration? What do you give a child for dehydration? What do you give?
Go to doctor
Go to
to
the
take
doctor.
the medical treatment.
To seek for medical advice.
Yes.
We should go to the doctor and seek for medical advice, right? That's right. And let me check this PowerPoint slide. Maybe it is the same, the last previous one. Okay, that's all about how to check your temperature of the baby and the dehydration of the baby. And I also ask you about the questions of of the practical situation. And now I would like you and me to practice the transcript to improve your speaking skills. So this slide we already practiced it, and I would like you and me practice this slide. Okay, you read one sentence and then I read one sentence, one by one. Okay.
Yeah.
One by one. Now let me start it first. The greatest advantage to this is you don't have to put them inside the child's ear, and therefore you don't have to disturb your child at night or when they're sleeping.
Also, for baby exercise, some parents find it very awkward to stick a temperature thermometer inside the child's eyes. Yeah. Yes.
The great thing with this gun is you can just put them 2 inches away and then you get a reading.
France a 6.7, absolutely normal.
Well, 36.7, right? Well, if you want to get one of these, they are available on the Dr. Aaron Gosh website.
And again, it's our baby part. That is the tip. Can often save you walking the child unnecessary, but often relieve a lot of anxiety that Moms and dads often get when their child has had a temperature throughout the day.
Again, it's always well worth using some paracetamol or some ibuprofen to see if that can control a mild temperature caused very often. It can be viral or benign reasons such as tearing, but if the temperature not responding to this, then it's always important to get this checked no matter what time of the day. No matter what time of the day. Okay. And can I ask you viral and benign? What are the meaning of these words? Viral and benign. Do you remember? Viral. How about viral?
Viral. Dấu hiệu à?
No. Maybe after 2 or 3 days, we haven't learned. You may forget it.
Yeah. Viral. Đó là gì nhỉ?
Viral là quan trọng, benign là nhẹ, không nhẹ này, không quan trọng cho lắm, những lý do không quan trọng như là việc tearing, cấu xé đấy.
Viral nó là bằng cái từ important à?
Viral nó đôi khi nó bằng nhưng thì không nhất thiết là nó lúc nào nó cũng bằng. Đấy, cái từ viral là nó chỉ đồng nghĩa chỉ trong một vài trường hợp mình có thể sử dụng thay thế cho từ important, nhưng mà cái từ viral này chỉ là một, ở trong cái trường hợp này nó sử dụng cho viral reasons, tức là một lý do rất chính đáng, một lý do rất quan trọng, một lý do phải nói là nghiêm trọng, hoặc cái từ nice là cái từ nhẹ, tức là những lý do mà không cần phải là những lý do thực sự quan trọng đối với sức khỏe của con người. Đấy, chỉ là những lý do từ hành động từ bên ngoài tác động vào. Benign có nghĩa là nhẹ, viral có nghĩa là quan trọng, được chưa nhỉ?
Okay.
How about awkward? Awkward.
Awkward. Kỳ cục.
Kỳ cục. That's right. That's all about the new words that I can ask you to, how to say it, vocabulary retention, gợi nhớ lại vững. And I would like to give you the homework for this lesson. I want you to practice your writing skill, and then you again one more time send me via email, okay? Yeah. And today I would like to give you the writing homework. And I want to write the topic over here. Topic today, topic lesson number, day number 12. What are the advantages and disadvantages of drinking water during the time you have milk? Đâu là lợi ích và đâu là điều bất lợi của việc uống nước trong khi chúng ta đang ăn? Đó.
Okay.
Về cái phần đề bài này thì em nghĩ là chị nên chia ra làm hai đoạn văn. Đoạn văn số 1 là điểm thuận lợi, và đoạn văn số 2 là nói về điểm bất lợi. Và ở trong cái đề bài này thì cái điểm bất lợi với điểm thuận lợi thì điểm nào sẽ mạnh hơn so với điểm còn lại nhỉ? Nhưng mà mình đặt lên đọc đếm thì cái có lợi và cái bất lợi thì cái nào nặng hơn?
Bất lợi.
Đúng rồi, cái bất lợi nó sẽ, vậy là chúng ta sẽ viết cái phần bất lợi nhiều hơn, nó sẽ thiên về cái phần viết về bất lợi của cái việc uống nước này nhiều hơn. Cho nên là chúng ta cần phải tập trung xem là hai phần đoạn văn này, phần bất lợi là đã có nhiều ý rồi, thì phần thuận lợi thì mình cần phải làm thế nào cho nó cân bằng giữa ý của các đoạn văn. Đoạn văn bất lợi và đoạn văn thuận lợi phải có các ý bằng nhau, tương đương với các câu cũng bằng nhau. Okay, that's all about the topic of day number 12, the homework that I gave you. And yes, let's have a lesson tomorrow, okay?
Yeah.
Because last time you were sick and you were busy for several reasons, and it's okay to people are usually busy for several times, so it's okay, and I can understand you. So next time, can we have a lesson
Tomorrow? Yes, of course.
Okay, and that's all about the lesson today. And let's say goodbye with Antado.
Bye-bye, Pandado. Okay. Thank you.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.
Say